So Keyur, first of all, welcome on Let's Talk with Faridoon.
Thank you, Faridoon, and thanks for considering me to get interview on your page.
So Keyur, tell me something about this love for hardware that you had, and today you just can't do without chemicals, and you love it.
After my college, when I passed out, and my father gave me an opportunity to do something on my own as a job or something. So I did 2 years of my life in an IT company as a hardware engineer.
Tell me something more about SVS Global.
SVS Chemical is a company started by my father, who was inspired by my grandfather. SVS Chemical is, I can say, my grandfather was handling a business locally. My father brought it to state level, as a country level, and then me, my brother, and my uncle brought it to an international level.
When was it that you decided to expand in Dubai?
I visited almost for 4 years without any success. Like, I was just coming, going, got nothing. Thanks to God, 2008, I cracked my first opportunity in this country. Today, I can proudly say we are working with more than 27 countries, more than 5 major service industry in the world.
You guys are primarily into oil drilling chemicals.
That's right.
Tell us what's the scope of oil drilling chemicals.
That's the basic need. Like, when you need a water while you have your food, you need that particular chemical to drill your wells, and that's there. It will be there forever.
What is your vision for SVS Chemicals and SVS Global?
I need at least 5 offices in the whole GCC with my own warehouses.
What is the importance of family, Keyur?
I realized importance of family very lately. I never got time to spend with my daughter. Like, she born in 2004, and now today is like she is now 18, and I never realized how the time flies. But now I realize the importance. We make sure we go out somewhere every week, go for the movies. If doing nothing, then at least watch TV together. So I realized lately, but now I understand the importance.
I have with me a unique guest. His name is Keyur Shah. He wanted to be a hardware engineer, ended up doing chemical engineering because the family wanted him to do so. He also um, passed out from a very well-known management school as well. Today, he's heading SVS Global. His passion was hardware, but today he simply breathes and lives chemicals. He absolutely loves the entire transformation as well. The family business has become a passion for him, and I think that's a beautiful story. So, Keyur, first of all, welcome on Let's Talk with Faridoon.
Thank you, Faridoon, and thanks for considering me to get interview on your page. I know a lot about you and seen your followers. It's a pleasure to give an interview to you.
Thank you very much. So, Keyur, tell me something about this love for hardware that you had, and today you just can't do without chemicals, and you love it.
Yeah, so it was like when we started our career after the school days, the IT computer was something very new and very unique. So, going to the same rituals, I thought to do something different. But uh, as a family, being a Gujarati family, we are supposed to do what our family is doing, and we have that rituals to follow. So I was not allowed to do that, but I still followed my passion after my college, when I passed out, and my father gave me an opportunity to do something on my own as a job or something. So I did 2 years of my life in an IT company as a hardware engineer. But when, like, it was the time to get married, as a Gujarati family, we get married early. My father was like, "Okay, come back. Let's finish off whatever you wanted to do. You did. Now you have to come back, handle the business, take it further," and that's how it started and ended. But today, I can say that whatever decision he forced me or he told me to took, it was really wonderful. Like, I can say I have not made any mistake to follow that or following this chemical business now.
Tell me something more about SVS Global.
SVS Chemical is a company started by my father, who was inspired by my grandfather. So it's a legacy of a company which started during 1917
Right.
initially, and then SVS Chemical started in 1981, and then the global when it started 2019. SVS Chemical is, I can say, my grandfather was handling a business locally. My father brought it to state level, as a country level, and then me, my brother, and my uncle brought it to an international level. So it's kind of a generation wise, we kept rising and rising.
Right. So when was it that you came to decided to expand in Dubai?
My first visit in Dubai was 2004, 2005. Initially, few of my friends told us to, this is a good market, oil and gas is growing here, your chemical supply will flourish here. You should be here. You need to see the companies, the government entities, everything. So that was the reason I visited this country. I visited almost for 4 years without any success. Like I was just coming, going, got nothing. Thanks to God, 2008, I cracked my first opportunity in this country. There's a local guy who supported us in like he saw us putting lots of effort but not getting anything. So they supported me very well, and this is how this thing got started. Like 2008 was the beginning. During that time, UAE was the only country where we first time. In fact, we took our first export license in 2008, which is a requirement of Indian government to have a IC code and everything. So we took it that time, and that was our first export. Today, I can proudly say we are working with more than 27 countries, more than five major service industry in the world, with uh, like uh, I can say no percent of failures. Like the product quality, the supply chain, everything. So we are probably few of the approved and critical vendors for all our clientele till now.
Okay, so you guys are primarily into oil drilling chemicals.
That's right.
Okay, so tell us what's the scope of oil drilling chemicals?
Oil drilling chemical, it's till the time the oil is the requirement of the nation of the world. There has to be the operations. If you go through a news channel, you will see there is every month, every 6 months, there is some oil blocks are being found in Saudi, in Abu Dhabi, in US region. So till the time you have the oil blocks and the explorations are happening, our business is gonna happen, because that's the basic need. Like when you need a water while you have your food, you need that particular chemical to drill your wells, and that's there. It will be there forever.
Okay, so what is the importance of quality control for having a good name?
The only thing we can survive is on the quality supply. If we fail in quality, nobody will give us a stand. So it's like we have to pass through more than 4 to 5 different layers of a quality check before that shipment has to be happen from any port, like from any country in the world. That 3 or 4 levels of compliance checks, quality check has to be done. Then only we can supply the product. Without quality, will be nothing.
Okay, and what is the importance of partnerships and associations?
Partnerships are very important in terms of that when you have your principals, like your main core supplier. We are a trading company, so we need a hardcore principals who can support us through and day and night, as a in terms of pricing, in terms of maintaining supply chain, in terms of maintaining the quantity of the products, quality and quantity both, like the volumes we need. So we have kind of an exclusive partnership with few of the global companies for all our clients. It's kind of a tri-party agreement, and that is how our principals trust us and support us in getting all this business over the years.
When it comes to supplying, what is the importance of transportation, and how crucial is it to just maintain like a seamless seamless mode of transportation?
That is again one of the critical part of our business. But what we follow as a system, which like we always take a projection from our client, like next 3 months, what is your need, what kind of a volumes are going to be required, and on that basis we plan all our entire shipments. And then we also face the challenges where the global situation sometimes goes like the current situation in Middle East, in Russia. So we have to we have to follow the sea routes when they are changing from, like sometimes the sea routes are, we have been told, as a 20 days, and then the vessel goes around 40 days, 50 days. So during that particular time, either we have to make alternative arrangements from the nearby region, or we have to face the losses of losing the orders, or like timely supply is a very prima facie thing for us.
Okay, and what is the importance of teamwork
I can tell you very proudly, like the team I have in India and in UAE, without them, I would have been not where I am now. So it's not that only I work. When I work, the team below me has to follow everything as after getting the orders, the supply chain, the finance, the procurement. So it's like it's a bond. It's a bond together. Without, like, even one thing is not in the place, we will not be able to perform.
Right. And SVS Global started in 2019, I believe.
That's right.
Okay. And so, how has business completely transformed post SVS Global?
Post SVS Global, it's transformed. Like I can tell you, we multiplied, not multiplied, but we raised around 30 to 40% than what we was before.
Hmm.
So like we got a major opportunity when we come to UAE. Our restrictions of working with countries got removed. So like I can work with certain countries which I was not allowed to work in when we was in India due to some compliance, some sanctions from the US, UK. But in this part of the world, we had that opportunity to work with them directly. So business got increased, it flourished. Then we, because it's a local company, we got more exposures to the local government companies, local entities. Being a GCC company, we got a wider exposure for the GCC countries like Qatar, Saudi, Oman, Bahrain, all of them. So yes, we did good. I mean, it was a good decision to come from India to UAE as a second company.
Ease of business, how important is that?
Ease of business, if I can say, if I compared with India and UAE, ease of business in UAE is really very easy. The government laws are, like they allow you to work within your comfortable limits and the laws. I mean, you cannot break any law, but they understand what is the need. Being oil and gas country again, they know what is the requirement, what are the criticality of the product. So ease of business in UAE is much better than what we have in India.
Okay, and recently you got awarded as well, icon
Of UAE,
of the of UAE.
right.
How important is that recognition?
It is important in terms because when the companies which I'm working with, they are again a global leader. So I mean, working with a leading company, with the companies which I work with, they are top three service companies in the world.
Hmm.
So when it's something like this, when you got awarded as a look from a government entity or some media agency, at least they look towards you as a, one of the trustworthy company or a trustworthy family business, which can, at least they will support us in terms of need and requirement or supply chain.
Right. Okay. And what is your vision for SVS Chemicals and SVS Global?
My vision is I need at least 5 office in the whole GCC with my own warehouses, my own team, and at least one office at every location where my people are sitting and performing locally.
That's something that's the vision that you have.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And Keyur, you also have very interesting hobbies as well. Tell us something about your hobbies.
My hobby starts from electronic gadgets, then shoe and watches. So I have like a target. Like, if see today, if I get this deal from Saudi, then I will give myself this watch. If I manage to convince in person, I will buy this shoe. So if I'm going to this meeting and it's gonna be like a good meeting, then probably I'll buy this phone. So I push myself to buy something, and for that I push myself to work.
That's wonderful. Okay, so finally we start with family. At this stage of your life, what is the importance of family, Keyur?
I realized importance of family very lately. To be honest, I realized when I shifted with my family to UAE in 2020 during COVID, where everything was stopped and people was going back to their country, home country, and I was one of few who left the home country and came to UAE. And then I realized that I never got time to spend with my daughter. Like she born in 2004, and now today is like she is now 18, and I never realized how the time flies. But now I realize the importance. When I left my parents back in home country, I felt I lost so many good days, hours, months to spend with them, which I dedicated to my work. But now it's like whenever I feel, I call my parents, okay, come over, let's have a time together. I spend time with them. I spend time with my family, my wife. Uh, we go somewhere, though we not travel a lot, but at least we make sure we go out somewhere every week, go for the movies. If doing nothing, then at least watch TV together in at home. This- so I realized lately, but now I understand the importance.
That's wonderful, Secure. I'm sure that you're going to go from strength to strength and many more awards to come. Thank you very much for talking to me on Let's Talk with Faridun. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks a lot.
That was Keyur Shah. I'm sure that you'll find this wonderful story very, very inspiring. And I have no doubts that miles to go before he sleeps, because there's much more to achieve as far as he's concerned. Thank you so much.